My name's Andrea Corwin, and I'm physical therapist here at Hand and Ortho Physical Therapy. I'm joined by Todd Schwartz, who's also a physical therapist here, and Gino Farik, who is a technician for us. So today we've put together a gentle yoga for back care class for you, and I want you to think about it as also a great way to get more connected to your body and just allow for your joints to move in a really gentle way. It's also really grounding and beneficial if you're having or struggling with anxiety or depression. And if you've ever had physical therapy for your back before, these poses may look very familiar to you. And you can see that we are set up here on the floor, and we will not be moving into standing poses. We'll stay mostly here nice and low, so the transitions should be very easy. You are welcome to do this class in the comfort of your own bed even. So listen to your body, and if anything comes up for you, any discomfort or hesitation with anything, listen to your body back out of the pose, and you're welcome to look at Todd because he will be offering some modifications for you as well. So if you have any questions, please call us or email us. My name is Andrea again, and we are accessible through the Hand and Ortho Physical Therapy website. So let's take a good seat. So you can take a good seat, sit up nice and tall. If this is not a comfortable position for you, you can do what Todd is doing. He's sitting up on 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks at home, you can use a couch cushion or a couple of pillows underneath you to be a little more comfortable. Bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. So we'll begin with paying attention to our breath. Taking a deep inhale through your nose, lengthen through the crown of your head. And exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your hips. Try to extend your inhale for the count of 4. Pause at the top and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, like that, inhale through your nose, lengthen through the crown of your head, pause, and exhale. Feel yourself settling into your seat a little bit more. Continue to breathe deeply and really extending out the inhale and the exhale. This deep breath will help to oxygenate your body, but also calm your nervous system. One last breath like that. Inhale, exhale. Gently open your eyes. Inhale, stretch your arms above your head. Take your shoulders down your back. Reach through your fingertips. Exhale, bring your hands back through heart center. Inhale, sweep open. Exhale, draw your hands together. One more like that. Inhale, sweep open. And exhale, come back through center. This time, take your hands up towards the sky, interlace your fingers. You can point a finger up towards the sky. You're gonna inhale, reach tall. Exhale, come over towards your left. Inhale, come up back through center. Exhale, come over to the right on your exhale. Inhale back through center, and exhale, relax your arms down. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls here. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears and relax them back down. So inhale up, exhale down. 2 more like that. Nice. Pause with your shoulders down. Try to lengthen through your elbows a little bit so you're actively drawing your shoulder blades down. Take your left ear towards your left shoulder and straight towards your shoulder. You're stretching your upper trap, the top of your shoulder, on the right, and breathe here. You can make any micro adjustments so that you can really feel the stretch in your body. With every exhale, you can kind of relax and release into the stretch. Gently look down towards your knees. So my head is still tilted here towards the left, and I'm looking down to help to stretch the right side of my neck, the back right side of my neck down towards the top of the shoulder blade. Inhale, come back through center. Let's do the other side. So looking straight ahead, just tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder, feeling the stretch along the top of the shoulder. Lengthen through that left elbow towards the ground to feel more of a stretch. And then bring your nose towards your right armpit. And you're stretching through the back of the left side of your neck. Take that left shoulder blade and try to reach it down towards your hip just a little bit more. And then gently come back through center. Very nice. We're going to move to tabletop position. So we're going to have our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. Tuck your toes under if that is comfortable for you. Spread your fingers wide. And if this is hard on your wrists, you're welcome to walk your hands a little bit further up. And that might be a little less intense on the wrist joint there. As we're here, we're going to find our neutral spine. So grow the top of your head long, lengthen through your tailbone just a little bit, engage the low back and the low belly. So draw the low belly in towards your spine and hold here. So if you've been a patient of ours, we've probably taught you how to do abdominal bracing. So holding in the core, you're really strengthening your core stabilizers for the front and the back. And then relax, let go, allow for the belly to be soft, the low back soft, maybe it sweeps towards the ground. And we're going to do that again. Draw your low belly in, lengthening through the tailbone, engaging through the spine so you feel like you have a strong spine. You could hold like a little 2-year-old on it. And relax, allowing your belly to be soft. Maybe your sit bones lift a little bit. And let's do that one more time. Hug in your belly. Draw the belly button towards the spine, feeling it lifting away from your mat. Lengthen through the crown of your head and through the tailbone. Now, relax and engage with about 50% of that effort by drawing your belly in a little bit, creating some stability through there. And we're going to do a modified cat-cow. So our modified cat-cow, we're going to exhale our chin towards our chest, push out through our arms, round the upper back. And then inhale, draw your shoulder blades onto your back, lift your gaze to the top of your mat. And you can continue like this. If you want a more intense stretch, you feel comfortable and safe in cat-cow, and that's part of your regular practice, then you can watch Gino. Gino's going to be doing the full version of the pose, rounding the entire spine on the exhale like a cat on Halloween, and then extending through the spine, lifting her gaze, broadening through the collarbones, like a cow. That's where we get those names. One more here. And then find the neutral spine. So your upper chest is not dropping between your shoulders, but it's actually staying lifted. You're pushing into your hands, and your low back is also not dropping towards the mat, but you're drawing your belly button in and lengthening through the tailbone just a little bit. Extend your left hand out long, reaching with the thumb up towards the ceiling and finding your balance here. Slowly return the hand, and we're going to use the breath. Inhale, reach with the right hand. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right. Exhale, lower. Pause here. Notice your breath. Notice the sensation in your body. And then we're going to extend with our legs. So version A, you can watch me and Todd. And version B, you can watch Gino. So version A, we're reaching our right leg behind us, gliding the toes on the floor. Squeeze the right glute. Exhale, come back in. Inhale the left leg behind us. Squeeze the left glute. Exhale, come back in. For the more advanced version, watch Gino, and she's lifting her right leg a little bit higher as her hip, and making sure that her low back is staying nice and strong there. Moving with the breath. Do this one more time each side. So inhale to reach through the right. Exhale, come back in. Remember to draw your belly button in. Inhale to reach through the left. Exhale, draw back in. Pause here at center. Take a child's pose if you need to. Otherwise, continue with us to inhale your left hand and your right leg. So inhale your left hand and your right leg, and gently draw back through center. Pause, and then extend the right hand and the left leg. Gently come back through center. Pause. Again, inhale, reach. Find length in each direction. And then exhale, place the hand in the knee. And right hand, left leg, reach. And exhale, place the hand and the knee. Pause here. We're going to move into a child's pose. So Gino is going to demonstrate traditional child's pose, knees apart, toes together, and she sits all the way back, her hips to her heels. Todd and I are going to walk our hands a little more forward, come up high onto our fingertips, and then we're going to just sit our back, our hips towards our heels, but our toes are still tucked under, and we're creating a lot of length through our spine. So this is very safe if you've had a fusion or if you have limited knee or hip range of motion. and the more advanced version is not accessible or comfortable. As we're here, soften through your face. Lengthen your exhale to be longer than your inhale. And this will help you to relax and release into the pose a little bit more. Really good for morning low back tightness, or if you've been sitting all day. One more deep breath here. Inhale through your nose, breathe into your low belly, mid belly, upper chest, and then exhale, upper chest, mid belly, low belly. Gently release your hands. We're going to come back to our tabletop position and come in transitioning into a high kneeling position. So you can lift your left hand up to your hip and step your left foot forward. Then you can replace your hands being on your fingertips. See if you can walk your front foot so that your knee is right over your ankle. And you'll see you'll get a little stretch in the back thigh. Draw your belly button in. You can stay here if this is enough of a balance pose for you. Or you can take your hands up to your hips. Squeeze your hips towards each other. And then you're welcome to stay here. Or the most advanced version is to take your arms above your head on the inhale. Belly button in, lift through the chest. And exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Take your elbows behind you, lift your heart a little bit more. So it's a stretch on the back quad, but it's also working your hip stabilizing and balancing muscles. Inhale, reach up towards the sky again. And exhale, place your hands to the floor, step back to your tabletop position. Another modification that we don't have today, but if you had a pillow and your knee was feeling uncomfortable, you could place a pillow underneath your knee as well. So let's bring your right hand to your right hip, step your right foot forward. Place your right hand back onto the earth. Scoot that toe a little more forward so that the knee is over your ankle. You don't want your knee past your toes. Inhale, reach up into hands on hips or all the way up towards the sky. And breathing here. With every inhale, you can reach through the crown of your head and your fingertips. And exhale, maybe you can lean your body a little more forward. You're welcome to take your hands behind your back to stretch out through the front of the chest. Reach through the elbows. You'll feel some heat building in your body here. One more breath. And gently lower down. We're going to come to our backs. So our heads will be this way, our feet are going to be that way. We're going to come all the way onto our back, bend your knees. Wrap your shoulder blades underneath you. So wrap your right shoulder underneath you a little more and your left shoulder underneath you a little bit more. With your knees, you want them to be in line with your hips and about 90 degrees angle with the knee bend. We're going to come into a bridge now. So the breath for our bridge is inhale, lengthen just on the floor, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, coming into your bridge. So here in your bridge, let's just pause and breathe here. Can you press press a little bit more through your tops of your shoulders? Can you squeeze the glutes and lengthen through the knees towards the opposite wall? And as you lift a little bit higher, can you feel the front of the hips soften? Take a big inhale here and exhale, lower down, bringing the hips down slowly. And if that was too long for you, feel free to just do several shorter bridges. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Breathing here. Look down the front of your body if you can. You can feel with your hands that your ribs are in line with your hips and they're not flaring up too far, but draw the lower ribs down. Squeeze the glutes. One more breath. And exhale, slowly lower down, touching down with your hips first to maintain that low back curve. And we're going to do one more. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift up. Lengthen through your kneecaps. Broaden and soften through the throat and the collarbones. The front of the chest feels a little bit softer. Inhale here. Lift a little higher and then exhale, slowly lower down. Draw your right knee in towards your chest and then draw your left knee in towards your chest. Giving them both a hug here. You can rock side to side. Massaging your low back, another wonderful one to do first thing in the morning. And you can stay here or you can take a happy baby. So take your knees to each side towards your armpits and down towards the floor. This is the modified version. And then version B, more advanced, is you're going to take your left arm to the inside of your left knee and place it on the outside of the foot. And the right arm to the inside of the right knee, holding to the outside of the foot. And then it's like I'm trying to peel my feet up towards the sky. Opening them up towards the sky. And then here you can rock side to side, like a happy baby. Breathing here, connecting to what's happening in your hips, what's happening in your low back. And are you paying attention to your breath? And gently come back through center, find that stillness. Lower your right foot to the ground and lower the left foot to the ground. Very nice. You're going to take your right ankle and cross it over your left knee for a figure 4 stretch. So this might be enough for you. You can stay here, or you can choose to draw your left knee in towards your chest, interlacing your hand on the thigh. Gina is showing you another way to modify that. If you find that this is too far of a reach, you can use your strap to lengthen through your arms, And so this stretch is a little more comfortable because you don't want to be straining in your face or your neck or your shoulders to do this. So just breathe here. Again, you're welcome to gently rock side to side, kind of find that movement through your hips. One more long breath here. And gently release the hands, release the left foot, and step the right foot back towards the mat. Take your left ankle, cross it over your right thigh, draw your belly button in strong as you interlace your hands behind the right thigh. Or you can use a strap, or you can just keep your foot on the floor like Todd is showing. Breathing here, opening up those hip external rotators. Finding more freedom in our hip joint. It's also a good release for the low back as well. One more breath. And gently release the bind, lower the foot, release the cross, and find your strap. So you can use a strap, a yoga strap. You could use a dog leash at home or even a belt. We're going to take our right knee in towards our chest, extend, interlace the right foot onto the strap and extend the left leg out long. So I like to wrap my strap around my hands a couple times, at least once, so then I can relax my shoulders and the front of my chest a little bit more. My elbows are at 90-degree bend, so my biceps are doing a lot of the work here. Push down through your left leg to maybe take your right toes towards your face a little bit more. Then come back to your breath. This will bring up a pretty intense sensation, and our exhale can really help us to relax into it. With every inhale, feel as if you can find length and straighten your knee a little bit more. And with every exhale, see if you can release any stress or resistance you may be holding. One more breath. And float the left leg up towards the right foot. Switch sides, the strap, and extend your right leg out long. Reach the left toes towards your nose. Try to straighten the leg as much as feels accessible to you today, and having no judgment of what your hamstrings look like. So in yoga, and yoga is like a moving meditation. And when we do our yoga, we want to have attention on our breath, but also an attitude of kindness towards ourselves. So accept your hamstring length for what it is and breathe into it. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you can stretch a little bit further. And gently release your strap. Place your left foot on the ground. Bend your right knee, so both knees are bent. Extend your arms out long. If you don't have enough space to do that, you can bend your elbows to 90 degrees. So find where you want to work today. We're going to take a gentle twist here. Gently lift your hips and move them 2 inches to the left. And then engage your core. Draw your belly button in towards your spine as you allow your knees to come over to the right. Breathing here. It's a really nice release for the low back. Send your breath into your low left belly. So the left side of your low belly. Try to breathe into that area. Soften your jaw, soften the front of your shoulders. And inhale, draw your belly button in to protect your back as you draw your knees back up through center. Shift your hips back to center, and then 2 inches to the right to take your knees over towards the left. Breathing here. Feel a long line of stretch from that right hip through your right armpit. Can you allow for your right shoulder to be heavier? Breathe into that right low belly. Engage your core towards your spine and gently draw your knees back through center. Making any micro adjustments you would like to do before you enter your Shavasana. You can take your hands down by your side, palms facing up. Extend your right leg, bend your left leg. And allow for your legs to be slightly wider and your toes just relax. They just kind of fall down towards the floor. And close your eyes. We call this Shavasana, which means corpse pose or final resting pose. And it's where we can really settle in and integrate all of the benefits of our practice. So soften your face, soften your jaw, release the space between your eyebrows, soften the muscles around your eyes. Underneath the collarbones soften, and the shoulders melt into the floor. Allow for your arms and your legs to be heavy and more relaxed. And if your mind starts to wander and think about other things, gently show yourself some compassion and kindness and redirect your mind towards your breath. Gently draw in a deep inhale, ground back into your body. You can wiggle Gently bend your right knee, place your foot flat on the ground, bend your left knee. And you can roll onto your side, drawing your belly button in to protect your back. You can cradle your head with your bottom arm and just rest here for a moment. One more breath here. And then on your exhale, push yourself up to a comfortable seat. You can sit up onto those blocks or a pillow or a blanket if that's comfortable. Bring your hands to your heart in front of your chest. Gently look down or close your eyes. And I just want to thank you for joining us today, and then go ahead and thank yourself for doing something that might feel different or new, and giving yourself the gift of yoga. Gently open your eyes, place your hands onto your lap. Again, thank you so much for joining us today, and if you have any questions, please check out our website, Hand and Ortho Physical Therapy, and you can contact myself or Todd. Hi guys, thanks for watching until the end of the video. If you enjoyed that style of yoga, feel free to like this video and share it with your friends that you think might benefit from it. Look for our contact information attached or below if you want to join in any of our online classes.